Alright guys, here's our newest Rise of the Drow campaign. I believe this will be part 4 altogether. So as you can see, this is the area where the party has came down. The area up above. And they made their way down to this little landing here. If I can zoom in just a little bit. And they were able to discover a tribe of some friendly humanoid-like creatures. Loved over here this way. These like little ape creatures. And these particular creatures were willing to barter some information as long as the party let them be. But the party was having trouble communicating with them. Luckily, the cleric figured out a way to communicate with them, and they learned a little bit of information. Not long after that, the party was actually attacked by some undead, which was from the undead community that lives in the Underdark. Let's see if I can rotate the camera here. They were attacked by a group of shadows in this particular location down this way. The party was able to fight them off, though, which they led them a little further down into the caverns, where they encountered the Mind Flayer again, who is trying to recruit them to do some information gathering for them. And basically, the Mind Flayer wanted them to speak with a person by the name of Vey, who they later found out to be a beholder. Right about this time, though, the Magus in the group, who's a Blackblade Magus, lost control of his sword. So the Magus's sword, I guess you would say, took over and began rampaging, attacking the Mind Flayer. Which the Mind Flayer was able to, obviously very quickly, leave the room and evade most of the combat itself. But the party was able to make their way to the Mind Flayer, gather some information from the Mind Flayer, from the Beholder itself, before the Magus was able to interfere, which the Beholder quickly dispatched using the anti-magic to get rid of the Magus's Blackblade. And basically, the Beholder was willing to barter the information to get them to access this room and basically get rid of what he called the fire bats, which were actually a large group of imps that had taken up residence. See if I can log in there. There we go. Now this is actually a lava setup I did the other day. These particular effects, I used the game decor paints, which I'm going to be doing a lava painting tutorial coming up. As you can tell, very, very vivid lava colors on the paint pieces there. So I'm pretty happy the way they turned out. See if I can get to focus there. There we go. But like I said, definitely going to do a painting tutorial coming up, show you guys how to do these effects. And of course, there's a couple little LED pieces in the background, and this is just a photo I printed out and put underneath that. Well, altogether there in the bottom there was 12 imps that the party had to defeat to get through the room. And of course, the wizard was able to summon some help, but pretty deadly little combat. And that is it for the most part, guys. Stay tuned. I'm actually going to upload a video of the encounter itself. There's a couple areas the party did not get to, so we'll get to those to the next adventure, the next quest. But yeah, that is the terrain for this session, guys. Which, like I said, stay tuned. I'm also going to be doing an updated video on the lava painting tutorial. And I will post a link once that video is done, probably here in the upper right-hand corner. Thanks for watching, guys.